So it is a Sunday evening, it is dark, it is cold, and we are just about to start doing some of the feeding here of the cattle. But before we do, going to make a video. Tonight's video we're going to be having a look through some of the parts that I've ordered for the 3650. A few boxes of stuff has arrived, so we'll have a little look through all that, show you what I've ordered so far. We'll talk about what else I have to get over the next week or so before we start doing the work on the tractor, then we'll chat obviously then exactly when we hope to be starting to do the work on the tractor. Before we do that, a big thank you to everybody who has taken part in the bale-off challenge that I nominated. Farming Life at La Forge, Nick's Farm, and of course I Do Agri I've nominated, have all taken part in the challenge. I said it when I was doing the nominations that I thought that I Do Agri was a dark horse in this, that he could take the lead, and he did. He done it in 26 seconds, so well done to him. He was, last I seen, he was leading the way. Just waiting, the fourth that I nominated was Grassmen, so Donkey, I believe, did say during the week that he was going to do it now in the coming week or so. So looking forward to seeing that as well. So well done to everybody who's taken part. A great bit of sportsmanship and a bit of fun, and yeah, all very much worthwhile. Okay, so let's have a little look at some of the bits that we've ordered. As I said, we've ordered quite a few bits. I suppose we'll start off actually in this big box and get that done, dusted and out of the way. This here is, for anyone who doesn't know Deere's, the 50 series Deere's. This is a plastic panel that goes inside the cab. The one that is on the tractor itself is all broken at the bottom, so we just said it was probably better to order it. We were contemplating maybe trying to send it away and get it plastic welded, but we priced it, wasn't that expensive, and see there, it's broken at the bottom, it's all cracked and damaged at the bottom of it, so it was just handier to order it when it wasn't too expensive. So that was that. That's what the big box is there. Some of the other bits and pieces, and there's plenty of bits in this box, we'll go through them first. This one here is a rubber. It goes on the top of the grill here, the black grill. So you can see it's actually sticking out here. The one that's on it is all perished and broken up. So yeah, ordered one for that. That is that. This here plastic is actually for a number plate on the back of it. There was none on it when it came. So you can see the bracket is actually there for it, and there's just two little bolts goes in through it, holds it on there, and you get your number plate made up, stick it onto it. So yeah, it's only a small thing, but again, such as something else that needed to be purchased. Next up is this here. This is the little surround that the ashtray sits into. Now, the inner part of it is fine, the actual ashtray bit that pops out, but this part here, the bolts, this just screws onto the cab. It was broken in the tractor, so I had to order one of those as well. This here is, you see, it's a green step. So where does that go? Well, it actually goes here. And the idea of it is that if you're getting up to fill diesel into the tractor or take off the air intake or any of those kind of things, you can just stick a foot up there on that, stand on that, and it saves you standing on any of the steering or damaging this wee rubber or any of those things. So yeah, again, it wasn't on the tractor. I knew it's kind of an extra, but I just checked, I seen it was still available to purchase, and I got it for it. We'll leave that for a second. Next up is this here. This is a rubber for around the diesel tank. So you see it goes on here, seals between the bonnet and the cap, just upside dirt or dust getting down in there. The one that's on it, see, it's all perished. It's just a matter of put it on, and it's a new one for that. So it had to be got too. Now these here are switches. Now small switch that goes on, I'll actually show you. They're for working the arms up and down here externally. So these are the ones that's on it, but you can see they stick both up and down, so they don't click back into place like these do. You can see the way that they click back into place. So fairly simple little switch. We'll pop them off and fix them in. So I got two for it. They were around 20, something over 20 euros each for those. Now, what else do we get? Oh yeah, power synchron stickers. So it's just these little stickers here, new versions of those, relatively cheap. So we got those. I think they were like €5 a piece or something like that. If you were to purchase them or get somebody to make them up, it would cost more than that. This is for inside in the cab on the gear selection. Just shows what gear is where on the tractor. So yeah, simple enough. Actually, I got that sticker there is also, it's for the multi-power, and it actually costs slightly more than the big one, so work that one out. But again, both stickers are rubbed off, and I wanted to get two of these stickers for it, just to have it looking the part. So that is those bits. Now, next bit is new mirror. So you can see brand new mirror. The reason I need a new mirror, and well, hold on a second. We also have get a new. Let's see if we can get it out. A new mirror arm as well. So brand new mirror arm for it too. Now you'll see why when I go over here. This is a mirror arm that is on the tractor. It is not right for it at all. It's just one that kind of half fitted on, and they stuck it onto it. So yeah, new mirror arm, the same as what's on the should be on it is on the far side. And that's really it. That's all the bits and pieces that has come so far. I also have ordered a new door handle. I thought you might have been able to buy the barrel for the door handle, but you can't. So I've had to purchase a whole new handle for it, and that should be here hopefully this week. So yeah, it's one more thing that has to be bought for it. Other things I have to purchase. You see the plastic part of the air intake, clear air intake it should be, is all fogged up. It's probably on from new, and it also needs replaced. So yeah, gonna have to get one of those. I need a set of decals for it. You can see the ones that are on it just aren't the best. We are going to paint the bonnet on it anyway, so we're going to have to replace them. John Deere ones I think are around 150 or 160 for a set or something like that. I did purchase a set for the 2850. You can see them there on it. I think they cost like 25 quid online, but the lettering and numbers aren't the right size. You can see that they are smaller looking. So I don't know, I'd probably go for a genuine set. If anyone knows anywhere that is printing them up the right size, maybe give me a shout. But they have to be the right size. You can see the size difference there. The lettering is much fatter, and the John Deere on the ones I bought cheap is kind of compressed together a little bit. It's a few inches closer together overall. So I want the original proper ones kind of look on them. So hence why I'll probably end up going for the genuine ones. What else have I to get? Just trying to think. There's also, see a little crack here on this. It's not massive. There's also one on the far side too, so I probably need two of those. You did see that I purchased the little plastics for the mud guards, so they have been got as well. But yeah, I might get two of the wee plastics here just at the front. But that's really, I think, more or less it then on the cosmetic side of it. There's not that much more that we need on that end of it. Just trying to think, is there anything else? I don't think there is. Everything else then will be mechanical. Yeah, you can see here on this side it's also cracked here, and then it's broken. It's broken there as well. So That is that one. This mudguard has got a little bit of a bend in it, that's why this is split. Someone ran in along with the wheel and put a dent off in it, so we're going to have to take it off and we'll get it straightened up and get it fixed. But after that, I think the only other thing that I might have to get is the window latches just aren't staying, they click up into place, and I think there's a washer missing off those, so I might have to get a few wee bits for the likes of that, but it's only small stuff. Yeah, like I'd say by the time I've everything purchased for it, I'd say like something a little over, around $1,000 or a little over $1,000 will buy all the bits and pieces that I need. Then whatever I need, then we're going to check the brakes on it. We'll go in and check the seals and the clutch and all that when we're doing it. We'll split the tractor and just check it over. But an interior, need an interior for it too. Probably John Deere don't really have all the bits anymore. They have some bits, but which I find a little bit strange, because all the 50 series John Deeres that people are still using, that are restoring, that still are in working order, you'd think it would be feasible for them to still have all the interior bits, but obviously not. So yeah, we're going to have to see about that. I know Nick Young's have got I think a fairly good interior for them, so I'll maybe end up going with that. So I need a full bottom end and 4 pillars as well. So yeah, but as I say, look, I'd say even with the interior, I'd say around 1,500 should buy all the bits for that end of it. And then whatever we need then for the few not the cosmetic bits, the mechanical end of it then as well. The other thing that we have to kind of start to think about soon enough will be a pickup hitch. We haven't just decided which pickup hitch we're going to put on it yet. Originally I was going to put a 50 series one on it. Had a few people contact me that they had one or knew where there was one and stuff like that, but nothing quite concrete yet. And all I'm afraid of was with an old pickup hitch now, like of a 50 series, it's going to be close on 30 years old, so it's going to have done a lot of work. It's going to need quite a bit of refurbishment to it to tighten it up and leave it in some kind of a condition that you could use it. So it's going to run into a lot of money. So you can pick up hitches in scrapyards. Newer ones, ones off like maybe say a 30 series, which maybe wouldn't have massive hours on it, and that could be a better option. I did maybe mention that before. So kind of heading, or our minds are now heading down that road where we'll probably put one of those newer type pickup hitches on it. I also like the thoughts of having the push out crook for hooking on and off trailers. It's just even a bit easier. You can be able to bit better visibility out of it too. So yeah, the little bit of modification I believe involved in doing that, but nothing we wouldn't be able to handle. Yeah, so that's that. Also there's 2 brackets that doesn't come on the European models for holding stabilising arms on, so we'll have to see if we can locate 2 of those brackets as well, and then we'll get 2 stabilising arms. We'll pick up a couple of second-hand ones somewhere just that will suit, but yeah, we're not that worried about that. If we can get the bit of internal work sorted out first and checked round on it, we'll look about that as we're doing the likes of the paintwork and the outer bits and pieces. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Tires, I'd love to change the tires on it, but I don't know if the funds will be there to do it. These tires, these are old Pirelli tires. They're on it probably from new. You can see they're well down. They're not going to offer much in the lines of traction. They're perished on the side walls. So I would love to put a lovely new set of tires on it. Also, they're not matching. They're a lower profile on the back than on the front. So at some stage there was different tires put on the front. But you can see there's a much deeper. I think they're an 85. Is the profile of them, if you like. So they just don't match. These here should be 85s on the back as well, and they're not. So I don't know, we're probably not going to have the funds there to do that as well, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. It's hard to do when you're doing a lot of work to a tractor and trying to get it looking a certain way. It costs a lot of money, and especially after just purchasing it as well. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but that is it. That's the 3650. We'll hope to get going at it now in the next couple of weeks. Why did we not get going at it yet? We had fully expected to be starting it straight after New Year, but Dad is still working a little bit at the 2650 in next door. It's in the work bay, if you like. So there was a bit of a delay in certain parts and bits and pieces coming in for it, and that just stopped us from getting at this tractor. So, and it's more or less finished, that tractor. You know, it's up and running, and he's just waiting on a few small bits to come in just to get it sorted. So as soon as they come in and it's finished, it's out, and this tractor here is going in and straight into work with it. So I hope that answers all the. I'd say I get at least one message a day from somebody just sending a message. Well, when's the work on the 3650 starting? So I hope that answers that. So that's really it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a short update on just stuff that I've got, when exactly we'll be starting the tractor and all that kind of stuff. A big thank you as always to everybody who watches all the videos, who likes the videos, who comments on the videos. All those likes and comments are very much appreciated. As always, don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber, hit the sub button, leave a like in the video, comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one. And just a little reminder to that video we put out a number of weeks before Christmas. It's okay not to feel okay. It's okay to feel down. Talk. So it's all about. See you in the next one.
Mental health is something that doesn't get near enough coverage, yet it is so common. We all have our dark days, but we look forward to brighter ones. So if you're in a bad place, don't feel ashamed, don't feel alone, and make sure to speak out.
In these strange times, our problems can seem worse. Not being able to do the things we usually do on a daily basis, not being able to see our family and friends like we usually can. It's easy to feel down, to not feel okay. But this will pass. You're not alone.
Are you okay? It's a simple question we can all ask. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to talk. It's okay to share. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay, and it will be okay.